The largest cell in the human body, the ovum. Here are 30 mind-blowing facts about the human body. Now this is not your typical cell. The ovum or female egg cell is a single cell released from the ovary every month. It's a whopping 1/10 of a millimeter in diameter. That might not sound like much, but in the world of cells, it's practically colossal. Now let's talk about the other end of the spectrum. Fact 2. The smallest cell in your body is the male sperm cell. It's so small, in fact, you'd need about 50,000 of them lined up to stretch across just 1 inch. Isn't it fascinating that the largest cell and smallest cell are both involved in reproduction? Imagine you're a shapeshifter. Well, guess what? You kind of are. Fact 3. Over the course of 10 years, the body will regenerate an entirely new skeleton. You're practically brand new. Now, isn't that a mind-blowing thought? Just like a phoenix rising from the ashes, every single cell in your skeleton is replaced over a decade. It's like your body's personal home improvement project, only instead of tearing down walls and putting in a new kitchen, it's crafting new bones. But that's not all. If you've ever wondered how your skin stays so smooth despite the daily wear and tear, it's because it's got a similar game plan. Fact 4. Your skin's outermost layer is completely replaced approximately once every month. The process of shedding skin is known as desquamation. It's like a monthly makeover, without the hassle of booking salon appointments. And speaking of makeovers, have you ever noticed how your sense of taste can change over time? Maybe you hated olives as a kid but love them now. Well, you can thank your ever-changing taste buds for that. Fact 5. Taste buds die and grow back about every 2 weeks. It's like they're constantly reinventing themselves, trying out new things. Maybe we could all learn a thing or two from our taste buds. Fact 6. The liver is the only organ in the body that can regenerate itself. Unlike the skin, the regenerative capacity of the liver involves the replacement of entire cells and tissue structures. This regenerative capacity allows the liver to repair and replace damaged tissue after injury or surgery, even when a significant portion of the organ is removed. The mind-blowing part? All of this happens without you even noticing. You don't have to lift a finger, your body's got it all under control. It's like having the world's best personal assistant, tirelessly working to keep you in top shape. So next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're looking at a newer version of you, literally. Ever wondered why we have that weird dip in our upper lip? Or why we favor one nostril over the other when we breathe? No? Well, we're going to tell you anyway. First things first, let's talk about that peculiar dip in your upper lip. Fact 7. This seemingly random indentation is actually called the philtrum. While it may seem like a simple design flaw, it's actually a remnant from our development in the womb. Fascinating, isn't it? Now, let's take a trip up north to the area between your eyebrows. Fact 8. This smooth patch of skin, slightly raised above the bridge of your nose, is known as the glabella. It's not just there to support your frown or surprise lines, it also plays a pivotal role in expressions and nonverbal communication. Who knew such a small area could be so significant? Next up, let's talk nostrils. You might think you're an equal opportunity breather, but the truth is, you have a favorite. That's right. Fact 9. We tend to favor one nostril over the other, switching between the two approximately every 4 hours. This is known as the nasal cycle, a phenomenon regulated by the autonomic nervous system. So if you've ever felt like one nostril was a bit stuffy, don't worry, it's just taking a breather, literally. And while we're on the subject of breathing, fact 10, we breathe about 20,000 times a day. Did you know that when we breathe, our brain is actually doing a balancing act between getting enough oxygen and maintaining the right amount of carbon dioxide in our blood? It's a delicate dance that happens without us even thinking about it. Talk about multitasking. And finally, let's not forget about our eyelids. Fact 11. The eyelid muscle is the fastest muscle in our body, allowing us to blink in a fraction of a second. It's like having a miniature superpower, right there on your face. Fact 12. On an average day, you're likely to blink between 15 to 20 times per minute. Yes, you heard that right, per minute. This adds up to a staggering 10 million plus blinks per year. Blink, and you'll miss it indeed. So, the next time you take a selfie highlighting your beautiful eyes, remember to highlight that glabella and philtrum. They deserve some love too. Are you ready for some electrifying facts? Fact 13. Your brain can generate enough electricity to power a light bulb. Now that's a bright idea, you heard it right. The human brain with its billions of neurons is a powerhouse. It may look like a lump of gray matter, but it's actually a storm of electrical activity. Every thought, every memory, every sensation is the result of electrical signals whizzing around your brain. And this electrical storm is so powerful it could light up a bulb. So the next time you're in the dark, just remember you have a light bulb right there in your head. But the power within us doesn't stop at the brain. Let's drop down to the heart. You know that thumping sound, right? It's not just keeping you alive, but it's also a musical maestro. Fact 14. Your heart can synchronize its rhythm to the beat of the music you're listening to. This phenomenon is called entrainment. So, the next time you're listening to your favorite tunes, remember, your heart is dancing along. Now let's journey further down to the kidneys. These bean-shaped organs tucked away in your lower back are the unsung heroes of your body. Fact 15. The kidneys filters the entire blood volume of your body about 60 times per day. That's like cleaning a swimming pool filled with blood every single day. And they do it so efficiently, you hardly ever notice. So, there you have it. Your body is a marvel of power and efficiency. From the electrical storm in your brain, the dance party in your heart, to the purification plant in your kidneys. So, remember, you're a walking, talking powerhouse. Literally. If you enjoyed these facts so far, use your power to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Fact 16. Humans are the only animals with chins, and yes, we checked, even gorillas don't have them. Isn't it funny to imagine all the animals you know and realize none of them have chins? Fact 17. By the time we turn 3 months old, our eyes are the same size that they will ever be as the corneas have reached their full width. That's right. Eyes remain the same size your entire life, while other things keep growing. Remember how we told you about the average person blinks 10 million blinks a year? Fact 18. Humans spend between 31 to 40% of the day with their eyes closed. Mostly due to sleep, but a small portion is due to our speedy eyelids. Blink and you'll miss it indeed. Now let's switch gears and talk about color. It's all around us, making our world vibrant and beautiful. Fact 19. Women generally see more color variations than men. It's not a massive difference, but it's enough to give women the upper hand in those "is this blue or green" debates. And speaking of green, fact 20, only 2% of the world's population has green eyes. It is indeed a rare eye color. Fact 21, only 1 to 2% of the population has natural red hair. So next time you're feeling down, just remember, at least you have a chin. And ladies, remember, you're literally seeing the world in more colors than men. How cool is that? So as parents, you spend a lot of time potty training your toddlers. Fact 22. Urination is actually a reflexive process regulated by the autonomic nervous system. While we can slow down or initiate the process, we can't control it. In simpler terms, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Fact 23. Your sweat contains urea, the same substance found in urine. Fact 24. Aquatic wrinkling occurs when our hands or feet have been in water too long. Scientists don't know why. Fact 25. Humans have tails. During early embryonic development, humans have a tail-like structure. This structure, known as the embryonic tail or tail bud, appears around the 4th week of gestation during the embryonic stage. It consists of a small protrusion at the base of the developing spinal cord. Don't worry, the tail bud will eventually become the coccyx, also known as the tailbone. The coccyx is the small triangular bone at the base of the spine, composed of 3 to 5 fused vertebrae, which brings us to fact 26. The largest muscle in the body is the gluteus maximus, aka the buttocks. I've been known to shake a tail feather or two. Earlier we learned that the brain has enough elasticity to power a light bulb. Guess what? Fact 27. The human body emits light. It is extremely faint and typically not visible to the naked eye. This phenomenon is known as bioluminescence or ultra-weak photon emission. Bioluminescence in the human body occurs as a result of biochemical reactions within cells, and can intensify with exercise. The exact biological significance of this light is not fully understood. Our bodies are so complex, something new is being discovered all the time. Fact 28. In 2018, a previously unidentified network of fluid-filled channels was discovered in the human body. This network, called the interstitium, was found to exist beneath the skin's surface, lining the digestive tract, lungs, and urinary systems. Before we cover the 2 final facts, let us know in the comments which fact was your favorite. Here's fact 29. Your left lung is smaller than your right lung. The left lung has to accommodate the space occupied by the heart, leading to its slightly smaller size compared to the right lung. In addition to being smaller, the left lung also has a concave impression called the cardiac notch, which accommodates the apex of the heart. This further reduces the volume of the left lung compared to the right lung. Finally, fact 30. The brain is the fattiest organ in the body. The brain consists of various components including neurons, glial cells, and myelin, which contain lipids, fats, essential for their structure and function. The brain is relatively high in fat content because it needs structural support that is essential for normal brain function. The brain cannot store excess energy as adipose tissue like other organs. There you have it, 30 mind-blowing facts about the human body. Be sure to join us again for more mind-blowing facts.